So I don't know if you've come across these videos that are all over YouTube claiming that you can get paid to listen to music. $7, $8, some are even saying you can make $15 for every single song that you listen to. This is supposed to be something that is absolutely free to do and can be done no matter what country you are in. So today we're about to find out if this really works. I'm about to try 2 of these very popular methods to see if you can actually make money by listening to music. And I will be giving you all of the steps along the way, so you definitely don't want to miss this one. What's up guys, this is Monique and welcome back to the channel. I am back with the news that you definitely can use, but first, if you are new here, hello, bonjour, hola, aloha, konnichiwa, wagwan, shalom, assalamu alaikum, jambo, namaste. I have spent tons of hours watching many different videos that are talking about the different ways that you can make money by listening to music. And so today we are going to try 2 of them out because I want to test this to make sure it really works so that you don't have to waste your time if it don't. So the first way we are going to try to make this money listening to music is through an app. Now on an iPhone in the App Store, it is called Current Rewards. However, if you are using an Android to download this, it will be called Mode Earn app. But it is the exact same company, same concept, just different names. So as I'm reviewing this in the App Store, it has a really high rating. It has been rated 71,000 times and it has 4.5 stars, which is pretty good. So I'm starting to feel good about this one, but we shall see. But let's get into how it actually works. So with Current Rewards, you are able to make money a variety of different ways, such as playing games, sharing your opinions, doing micro tasks, and of course by listening to music. And that's the one we're actually focusing on. So they have over 100,000 different radio stations that you can listen to, and these are not from unknown artists. So the thing with this is the more music you listen to, the more points you generate, and you can take those points and you can spend it on gift cards from PayPal if you want your money, or you can even get physical products like headphones, smartwatches, and a ton of other stuff. So after I downloaded the app, I just went in and picked a random gospel station to start listening to. And after about 20 minutes of not seeing any kind of reward, I then realized that I was first supposed to activate these rewards so that I can start getting paid. And in order for you to start earning money, it says that you have to invite 3 different friends. But I picked some inactive numbers that was in my phone to send it to, because I wanted to test this thing out before I start sending text messages and recommending that people use this. But once I did that, I was able to start earning. Now they will automatically give you some simple tasks that you can start doing to earn some large amounts of points, such as completing your profile by verifying your email address. If you add your name, they gave you points. If you add your address, there was more points that you can receive. Now I didn't give them my home address, I gave them my business address, you know, just in case. We gotta be safe. And I also have received some points for the songs that I had already listened to. So then from there, you just go to the music tab and you search for a station that you like to listen to. I chose gospel, and each song that you listen to, you'll start accumulating points. And you also get extra rewards on top of that. Like the first station you picked, they gave you extra points. Once you listen to the music for 30 minutes, there was extra points. So I like the ease of this so far, because at that point I just sat down my phone, turned the music real low while I was working, and just let it play in the background. And they were playing some really good music. Marvin Sapp, Jacqueline Carr, Erica Campbell, J Moss, Tamla Mann. They even threw Aretha Franklin in there, and I wasn't mad at it. But after listening for a few hours, I checked my points and I was at 487 points. And that was after only about an hour and a half of listening. So at this point, I was excited. I wanted to check to see how many points I need in order to start getting my money through PayPal. In order for me to get a $6 PayPal gift card, I needed 13,500 points. I only had 487 points. That's a long way to go. And if you want a $10 PayPal gift card, that's 20,000 points. So at this point, I was like, let me see how fast I can accumulate points if I just listen to this in the background throughout the entire day. So I started doing random stuff. When I soaked in the tub, I had the music going. As I'm straightening the house, as I'm editing videos, different things I was doing, I had it playing really low. And then after a while, I randomly got this alert that said earning is disabled because of inactivity. Tap here to start earning again. So I went ahead and tapped, and they told me that I had to watch an ad in order to reactivate my earnings. So I clicked on the watch ad tab, and then it said that no videos was available. So at this point, I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do? So throughout the rest of the day, I came back kind of checking here and there just to see if a video will become available, and unfortunately it did not. So at that point, I was at about 572 points, and that was with me listening for maybe another 2 hours or so. So I did not get the chance to reach those goals, nor am I able to continue to get points to see how fast I can reach those goals. So unfortunately, I am going to have to say this one does not work, at least for me. So at that point, I went to check the reviews to see what other people were saying, and of course you want to look at the most recent. So I was finding that people were getting points because, again, you're able to get points doing other things as well, like playing games, which you can get a lot of points. But my focus again is listening to music, and some people were saying that they had difficulty with getting paid. They got confirmation emails, hadn't received their money yet. Some people even said that it actually works better on Android than it does on iPhone, and I have an iPhone, so maybe that's the case. I'm not sure. So at this point, just with my experience, I'm gonna say this one is no good. Now you can test it out, especially if you have an Android. You can see if it works better on that one. Make sure you come back and let us know if you do it. You can also try those other ways to earn points and get rewards, and if you decide to do that, come back and let us know if that works as well. Now there is one more way that I want to try out, and this was actually from one of the most viral videos on this topic that got millions of views. So with tons of people watching this, I said, let me try this and make sure it's legit. So the first thing that they said we needed to do was go to a website called mixkit.co, and on this website you'll be able to find a bunch of free assets that we are supposed to be able to listen to and make money from. So the first thing we have to do is go up here to the top and select music, and then we'll be brought to this page with all of the royalty free stock music that we are able to use. And from here, what we have to do is go to the genre tab, and there are many different genres that you can choose from. Corporate, country, they have experimental, funk, they have R&B, jazz, rock, trap. But according to the video, the two that they said work best is if you go to acoustic or if you use hip-hop. So I'm just gonna go with hip hop just because. And so now what we have to do is just go through and listen to the music, see which ones we like, and we're supposed to download the ones that we like. And just to save some time, I already went ahead, I listened to it, and I downloaded 3 of the songs. So after this, then we are supposed to go to a website called UpDashForever, and this is the actual website that we will be getting paid from. And right here, this is what they say is payment proof, proving that people are actually making money currently during this. Someone got $5.77, there's $10.20, $7 here, there's $1, $11, there's $10. Someone right here, they say it made $44. So now what we are supposed to do is take the files that we downloaded, those royalty free files that we are able to use, and we're supposed to upload them onto this website. And every time someone downloads the music files from this site, we get paid. So technically they said that you are paid for listening to music. However, you are really paid by having other people download the music that you upload. So for me, that is kind of a red flag because you're not really getting paid for listening to music. Although you did have to listen to the music in order to download it. So maybe they meant that. I don't know. I'm trying to save the people, y'all. But we are going to keep going like everyone else does when they ignore red flag. So right here, it shows the amount that you can make from people downloading this file, and it's going to vary depending on what country is downloading the files. They have different tiers. Like tier 1, you can make $7, and that is if someone downloads in United States and Canada. There's tier 2 where you can make $4 per download, and that's from Australia. They have tier 3, 4. So I went on ahead and signed up, and the sign up process is very easy. They ask for some basic information, and once you are logged in, I clicked on this tab here, and this is where you can go ahead and set up your payment info. And they have a variety of different ways that you can get paid. Now this is a plus because some people may not have PayPal or they may not have Payoneer, but they offer many different ways for you to receive your pay. So once everything is set up, I came over here to the side, and this is where I'm going to start uploading those files. And in the description they said to add the song name and the artist there. And another thing we want to make sure we do is select public so that anyone can see and download these files. And so after I uploaded all of the songs, I left it there for a few days. I came back and I didn't receive any money. No one had downloaded the files at all. I did not get paid. Now, as I watched a few other videos, I did see people suggesting that you join Facebook music groups so that you'll be able to post the links to your downloads in there and get people to download it. And that's supposed to increase your chances of making money. I did not do that part because it was just too many red flags going on here for me. Now, you can try it out, and you can try the Facebook method trying to get people to download it. And if it does work, you can come back and let us know. But so far I can say neither one of these get paid to listen to music methods actually worked for me. So let me know what you think about these down in the comments. If you like this video, even though it didn't really work out for us, please go ahead on and like it because that helps me out. Other than that, I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we are out. Peace.